Hi everyone, my name is Cheyenne, and in this short video essay, I'm going to share a little bit about how I've been staying grounded during this completely online semester. But first, let me offer some context. I think I can speak for most of us when I say that 2020 has been a lot. In the mess of it all, it can be hard to try and decipher exactly where things took a turn. However, I can clearly think back to March of this year when we were all blindsided by the emergence of a global pandemic that has since unexpectedly taken the lives of many people dearest to us. On March 11th, 2020, the community of Swarthmore College got an email from President Val Smith that read as follows. Dear students, I am writing to share with you the latest information on Swarthmore College's response to the global COVID-19 pandemic. Considering the extraordinary circumstances before us, and in the interest of the well-being of our students, faculty, and staff, we feel a deep responsibility to do what we can to mitigate the spread of COVID-19, both across campus and beyond. So basically, everything was shutting down. No more classrooms, no more libraries, no more lunchtimes with friends. Instead, we were all being introduced to our new workspace. Home. In the midst of all the chaos, I remember it suddenly becoming difficult for many of us to prioritize school. A sudden influx of unstructured time is bound to affect people, after all, even the most productive ones among us. When this first started, I would often get frustrated with myself. Why can't you just get ahead on this one assignment? You literally have nothing else to be doing. Why can't you just get it done? Why this? Why that? Why not? I think it's important to recognize, though, that when your environment is out of your control, whether it be your living situation or the shift in access to previously ubiquitous academic resources, it can be hard, exhausting even, to figure out ways to stay afloat. When circumstances have shifted so much to the point where your daily life is radically different from what you were accustomed to, it's understandable to feel defeated. However, some time has passed since this all began, and in that time, I've learned to be more patient with myself. From various conversations I've had with friends, I've learned that many of us have actually been trying to figure out different ways to be kinder to ourselves, and perhaps to not expect so much. After all, different circumstances call for a different set of rules. As human beings, we are built to adapt, but that doesn't mean it won't take time. So, I guess this is all to say that since going online, my priorities have shifted. I'll quickly run you down a list of what's now at the top. Number 1, taking care of my basic human needs. This sounds pretty self-explanatory, but it's one of the hardest things to do when your immediate future suddenly seems impossible to predict. Eating well, sleeping enough, and moving my body have become absolutely essential to maintaining a baseline sense of sanity, especially when the majority of my time is now spent on my couch attending Zoom classes and virtual meetings. Additionally, making healthy and filling foods gives me something to look forward to on my lunch breaks, and finding creative ways to get more blood flow to my brain has been interesting but fun. Now on to number 2, which is spending time with friends. Social situations have changed significantly since the pandemic began, but that doesn't mean they've had to disappear entirely. These days, my meals with my roommate, my FaceTimes with old friends, and my long walks with new ones are the highlight of my day. They provide me with the light, joy, and energy I need to continue on. The third thing on my list has been spending time with family whenever possible. Since I don't live all too far from home, having all my classes online has actually allowed me to see my family on a semi-regular basis, and that time has never felt so precious. I always make sure to savor every moment and allow their love to fill up my tank until the next time I can come home. And the last item on my list, number 4, is spending time with myself. During tough times, it can be quite difficult for me to learn to sit with my feelings. I often look for ways to distract myself, like binging a Netflix show or filling up my free time with work I definitely don't need to be doing in that moment. However, learning how to actually sit with how I feel has been essential to processing all of these rapid changes. It also helps me ensure that I am grounded and whole enough to be present for the ones I love, in the case that I am indeed found in the company of others. So yeah, that's my short list. Notice that getting all A's did not make the top of my list. Right now, I have more important things to be focusing on, and that is 100% okay. Right now, my classes should be enriching my daily life, adding to it, not taking away. So I pay attention in class and I do my work, but I don't let school consume my entire being. I can't. Not at this time. If you are feeling similarly right now, just know that you are not alone. I hope maybe some of my words and experiences can inspire you to look within and find different ways to connect with others during these very peculiar times. Feel free to comment down below some things that you've been doing to stay sane during this virtual semester. Maybe your experience will inspire someone else to try something new. Stay safe and stay well. Shay.